Hey everyone, it's Kristen. I'm super excited this morning. I know just as much as you do really about the Fiji incentive, the AIT 2019 incentive, but I have the form and I've read it and I've just put together a short little PowerPoint just to explain to you what is actually involved. So bear with me because I'm going to read off my little doobie whacker here. All right. So Fiji, I don't know if it's because I'm fresh from Fiji that I'm so excited to go back, but it's just an amazing place. It's really like amazing. So details, your travel dates are the 21st to the 26th of October next year. It's 5 days in a brand new Marriott resort. I've been Googling images of this place and it's phenomenal. You get at the top of the incentive chart, there's $1,500 or $1,400 Australian, $1,600 New Zealand in resort credit, so that you can buy, go off and do your massages, your facials, and all that kind of stuff, or sporting water sports or anything like that. However, that's my sick little girl. However, you've got to register this month, in the month of December, to receive your double QV. So this whole incentive is on your central district, and that means for anyone that's new to Arbonne, you might think, oh, well, hang on, all the area managers, district managers, areas and vice presidents and nations are all going to get this so much easier than you or I, or it's not the case, because this is all calculated on your central district, which means, I'll just use me as an example, but everyone that I sponsor directly that is not a district manager, area manager, or anything like that, they are consultants, and they are classed, they're in my central district. So when you're thinking about, oh, there's so many other promoted people in the team, it doesn't matter. It's basically put all the NVPs to consultants in the same boat, and we're all going for it in our same districts, okay? So if you are brand new, that means your direct consultants that you join that haven't got a manager or vice president title. I hope I've made that clear. So December points. So if you register in December, that means in January you'll see in your trackers, so not counting in promotions, if you're going for promotions or bonuses, they won't double your QV and count in that. It will only double in your tracker, which you can find on your website, which I'll show you. So if you get a consultant that joins in January, what happens to the December QV, double QV? It's not fair, right? So what they've done is, if you join a new consultant in January, you register them in their start month, they will get double QV for their start month, but they have to register in their start month to do so. You can't register in January, get to February and go, oh my gosh, I'm doing really well, I really want to go for this Fiji trip. It's not going to happen. So you need to get them to register in their first month of joining the business to be eligible for the trip. The qualification period is from yesterday. I wanted to get this recording out yesterday so bad, but yesterday until May, 30 days, September. Okay, so until the 1st of June, but to the end of May. So, excuse me. Yeah, so 6 months to qualify. Now, my TV just decided to turn on out of the blue. Can you turn off that bug, please? So, how can you register? You can go into your website, so just log into your website, click on My Office, then the drop box comes down and you'll click into My Events, my conferences, and then there'll be a bunch of conferences available. Just click on the Arbonne Incentive Trip 2019 and fill out, very easy, fill out that form, pay your $45 and you're registered. You've probably seen this form on email, hopefully, or on Team Vision or Lift. If you haven't, you can find it in the source. So just go onto your website, go into My Resources, go into the source and just type in Fiji or Incentive Trip 2019. It will come up. It would be a great idea. I mean, this is where I'm getting all my info from. So it'd be a good idea to print it or just have it on your phone just to read through it thoroughly and, you know, just really understand it. I don't know if you can see that too clear, but here are, down here, the prizes that you get. And I'm just going to try and zoom in here so I can see what I'm talking about, because I can't see that because I'm blind. All right, so the first one is 25,000 QV and 1 promoted manager or vice president, with 25,000 QV in the whole qualifying period. So for the 6 months, you get electronics organizer, which is really cute here. The next one is 50,000. Once you get to 50,000 QV, central district volume, and promote 2 managers or VPs, and you get their laptop backpack, which is super cute. And the next one here, if you can see, is the trip. So 85,000 QV and 3 direct sponsored managers or vice presidents, and you get the trip for 2, which is massive. And for 85,000, I think I calculated it. Let me just, oh, I already have it there. So it's about 14,000 a month over 6 months in your central district. And what they're doing, if you can really notice the numbers, doing this and pushing for this trip is going to promote you. So it doesn't matter if you're brand new to the business yesterday, if you're pushing for this trip, you're automatically, organically going to promote in the business. So the last one is a trip for 2. So it's 25, that would be nice if it was 25,000. 125,000 QV and 4 directly promoted managers or vice presidents, and you get the trip for 2, $1,400 Australian or $1,600 New Zealand in resort vouchers, so you can go and spend that however you like. You will get upgraded. The top 5 actually, so not everyone that gets to the 125, but the top 5 overall will get upgraded to one of these, like, oh my God, heaven on water little bungalows here. So that's it, but please just print that out so you can read through it and have a look. So how to track it. So online, you can track it anytime you want, and you can go to My Office, go to My Trackers, and then go to Arbonne Incentive Trips 2019, and it will have a tracker there on your website. So if you're out and about and whatever, you can keep track there, and it will just tell you what you've got left to do. So great calculator for that. But I have just whipped up a little tracker that you can print out and stick to your fridge. I'm a visual, I need it. I don't know if you can see behind me, but when I was going for region, I had everything like out printed, like big. That's just the way I have to do it. I've got to have it visual all the time. I'm going to have Fiji photo as my screensaver on my laptop and my phone, just so, you know, even Jodie going for Nation, she's got Maui and the Hawaiian theme office, you know, just to keep focused. So some tips: spread the word through your team, ask them, show them the incentive, ask them if they want to be involved with it, and link arms and go for it together as a group. I think there's power in doing it together. Print out the tracker sheet, which I'll show you in a second, and stick it to your fridge. Have an accountability partner. We used to do this all the time in Team Vision, and Lynn once made us partner up with somebody that's not in your team, not in your area, or, you know, someone new that you don't really work with. So if you want to really go for this, reach out to someone that you've seen on Team Vision, and, you know, in your greater team, someone that you're not, you know, too comfortable, like, you know, you've got a rapport with, but, and because they'll keep you accountable. I think when I met Laura, you know, years and years and years ago, she was great an accountability partner for me, because we had a friendship, but, you know, that friendship grew being accountable to her, and it just made you not make any excuses, you know, because if an accountability partner with your friends, you'd be like, oh babe, I was just so busy that day, don't worry about it, or whatever. So you kind of just step up a little bit. Okay, offer your new consultants your help. So examples, one-on-ones, your workshops, business chats, anything like that, whether it's over a Zoom or Facebook Messenger or in person, just hold their hand and do with them, and get them to district manager by holding their hand and showing them how to do it. Because what you're going to do in turn is teach them how to build a district as well. So they're going to turn around and build themselves some district managers. The screensaver, and tell your kids and your partner, and, you know, I said to my kids in my own team, in my area, I said to everyone, whoever promotes with me, for the kids, I'm going to just give them a ticket to Wet and Wild so we can all go and celebrate the kids. And, you know, they'll help you, they'll keep you on track, they'll, you know, get the conversation building in the household. You know, how close are we to Fiji? You know, I'm going to do this workshop to get us close to Fiji. I'm going to go do this, you know, like, try and keep the conversation and get the whole family involved. I think it's really exciting as well, and it teaches them, you know, how hard you can work and get rewarded as well. So this is the little tracker that I just created. I mean, it's not like printed out and you'll probably see 50 million spelling mistakes and it just doesn't line up, but it's something we can just print out today and get it going. So just what these little circles are here down, the little snake here, is just little circles with pictures of Fiji. So just when you get to 5,000 there, colour that circle in. When you get to 10,000, colour that circle in. 15, 20, 25, 30. And these blue circles are for each of the levels of AIT. Now, Bulla down here, Bulla down here is every time you promote a direct district or VP, colour in a letter. Thanks, Jodie, for the tip. Colour in a letter. So when you promote the 4, then that's obviously when you're down here, and if the QV adds up as well. So I hope this is going to help. I'm registering today, and I can just picture it that we're all going to be sitting in Fiji sipping espresso martinis. Well, that's my choice of drink anyway. In Fiji, and with all our little kids getting braided, and it's going to be amazing. So if you have any questions, just comment in the comments and one of the managers will try and help you out. Love you guys.